Welcome, everyone, to episode 5 of Tyler's Talk Football, Sort of.
Sort of, honey.
I am Q,
I'm Viv.
and welcome. It is December 4th.
Can you believe it?
I can't believe it. The time is really going
Oh, my
by.
goodness gracious.
My goodness.
Billy can't believe it.
Yes, and by the way, look at you, as you say. Look at you. Now, who are you today? You still Billy?
I'm still Billy, but you know what? I got to tell you, honey, that Buffalo Bills win was big. And so the more they win, the bigger I go.
Oh, the bigger.
Pretty soon, you won't be able to see me at all.
Well,
they keep winning. I want to get bigger and bigger. Got to do it.
Yeah, and speaking about wins, they did do very well.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, but first things first.
Yes.
We're going to do our...
Yes. As always, this is week 5?
This is
episode 5.
And week 13.
Can you believe it? Time is moving.
It's moving.
And as always, it's time for our toast for this new episode.
Yes.
But I'm going to tell you a little bit. Well, let's toast first.
There you go.
I have a little sip. I want to show our folks how pretty this is. This beautiful blue. Now, you know how, hon, you go to weddings, you go to events, they have like a signature drink.
Yeah.
So you know what I was thinking last night?
What's that?
I was thinking the Bills need a signature drink. So I decided to concoct I decided to create a drink.
Yes.
Called the Bill Storm.
The Bill Storm.
This is a cocktail drink made here in our humble home,
yes.
Called the Bills Storm. Now, in case anyone's interested of replicating this delicious drink, may I add, it's a little strong. So I also have my water today. Water to kind of dilute it. Woo! But I have to dilute it because this is something else.
Right.
But it's so pretty, isn't it? This beautiful blue, like the Buffalo Bills. Okay. But let me just say, what it is, what this drink, this cocktail liqueur is curacao. It's blue curacao, like the Caribbean island. And today I'm having it straight, but you can have a little orange juice. But isn't it? I just picked it out because it's such a pretty color, like the Buffalo Bills.
All right. Enough of that. Okay, well, good for you.
And I have my water.
And of course,
water to just to dilute this,
and I'm
because this curacao.
All right,
Jeez,
let's get started on the past games, and of course, I'm going to start with Buffalo since they played recently. We already reviewed the Giants last game when they had the loss, but Buffalo had a win.
It was fantastic.
This past, yes, it was okay. Yeah. It was a ho-hum game.
Well, you know what makes it weird? Thursday nights. I have to say that I feel a little bit more. I'm so proud of my guys, of course, the Mafia. But Thursday nights are rough because I'm halfway asleep. I was kind of keeping my eyes open, and they were winning, and thank goodness. But Sunday games, I tend to feel a little bit more. I don't know, maybe because it's during the day. I think that's it.
Exactly.
It's during the day. But despite that, it was a dub. You know how I'm catching the lingo now?
Yes.
I didn't say a win. I said a dub.
A dub.
Here we go. It's a dub. It's a dub.
Okay.
And they did very well. Very proud of them. They was so many moves that Josh made over there to the right, whatever that's called, when he threw it to Diggs. Woo! And he caught it. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. I'm so glad they beat the patty cakes.
Yes. Particularly the patty cakes.
Yeah. But can I ask you something, hon?
Yes.
Don't want to go off a tangent, but that's what usually I do.
Right.
Their coach, the Boston coach.
Yes.
I still call them the Boston Patriots.
Oh, God, that was a long time ago.
I know, and I wasn't even watching then.
Yes.
But anyway, the New England Patriots, patty cakes, peppermint patties. Their coach, I caught a view of him.
Yes.
A very sad looking
yes.
individual.
He's kind of.
Is he always so somber? What's wrong?
All the time.
And
just
no
his personality.
Well, yeah, but let me ask you this. When Tom Brady was there and they were winning, 15, 20 rings? You can't even smile with a ring? The guy, I didn't want to look at him. I said, he's so sad.
He is a sad individual.
So sad.
But he's a winning coach, and what can you do?
Yes.
But speaking about the Bills, and this is what I heard on the grapevine, that OBJ is talking with them as far as maybe joining the team. I know that he interviewed the Bills and the Giants this week, and he's gonna interview the Cowboys tomorrow. But I gotta tell you, you've heard of Michael Irvin, right? Okay. Oh, anyway, he's of course he is a NFL Hall of Famer, former Dallas Cowboy.
Yes.
And he's on the NFL.com or NFL station.
He's a commentator,
yes, he's a commentator. Actually, you know what he said this past week?
I can only imagine.
Said he's talking about OBJ because OBJ had that thing on the plane, and we really don't know much about that.
Not to interrupt, but do you know Odell? His middle name is Cornelius.
No, I didn't know that.
I mean Odell Cornelius Beckham Jr. That's an old, with no disrespect to Cornell. I mean to boy, the curry sauce.
Yeah.
It's getting out. With no disrespect to Odell, Odell, but that seems like such an old name for such a young, very handsome young man.
Yeah,
he's only 30. He's a baby.
Another handsome young man.
Odell.
But let me get on with Michael Irvin.
OBJ.
Yes. Now he was talking about OBJ.
I'm sorry.
And I really would love to impersonate Michael Irvin, but I'm not really going to try because he has this unique voice, and when he speaks. Yeah. So, but at the same time, he did mention OBJ, and he mentioned the teams, and OBJ likes the limelight. He likes the lights, camera, action. He's got to be a little bit of a center of attention. Oh, yeah. So therefore, he did well in New York. He did well in L.A. Because
won the ring,
yes, he did. Okay. And both of those cities, of course, got a lot of lights. A lot of lights. Now, he didn't do so well in Cleveland because, you know what he said? Because Cleveland ain't got no lights. Well. Cleveland has no lights. But he did say that Buffalo, he may not do well in Buffalo because Buffalo has no lights.
Oh, my God.
That's what he said.
He said Buffalo ain't got no lights.
Ain't got no lights.
Let me tell you, know what? This is insulting to me. And first of all, today I have on my Mafia shirt. And as a member, see the Mafia shirt?
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, it's a nice one.
To go with my new earrings. They look like pom-poms.
Look like little dresses.
Yeah, like pom-poms.
Oh, they're nice. Very nice.
Like I'm off. But for the Buffalo Bills.
Yes.
Oh, okay. For the Mafia. Mr. Irvin, what's his name? Mike and Irvin. First of all, I do not appreciate that coming from us like that. It was very highly insulting to me as a member of the Mafia and all my comrades around the world. First of all, you know what, hon? Keep talking because I just want to.
Well, that's what he said. As OBJ is trying to figure out where he's going to play.
Because I am upset right now. Oh. Here he is.
You want to show me?
Oh, let me show you this one. Okay. Now I have something to say about him. Okay. Is this him? Michael Irvin?
Yes, that is him.
Look, Mafia. This is who's coming for us. This man, Michael Irvin. Can you see?
Yes.
All right, let me put him down. Now I got a few words. Okay, let me tell you about him.
First of all,
I know, but this is now, honey, I got to, let's just slow this down. Mr. Irvin has come after us saying our town is some kind of cowpoke town, always
with no lights.
With no lights. First of all, we are a electric city. We're full of excitement. Excuse me, I'm just getting all upset. We're full of passion, excitement. And we do have lights. Now, maybe it's not Broadway lights, but so what? We are no stepchild to New York City, okay? And Los Angeles, okay? And we are Buffalo. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
He even mentioned Dallas, as a matter of fact.
We are Buffalo, but we are Buffalo, New York, okay? And we have. We're passionate people, Mafia, aren't we? We're ready. We have lights. We have halos all around our heads. We are full of lights. So you come to Buffalo if you want to, Mr. Cornelius, Odell Cornelius Beckham. But I don't know. Who knows whether he's coming or not? I don't know. Who knows whether he's going to, who knows? And that's something neither here nor there. But don't come after our city, Mr. Michael Irvin, Mr. Michael Irvin. Irvin. Don't appreciate it. And You know, I'm upset. And also, okay, he's talking about bright lights. What does that mean? We are world renowned for our chicken wings. I'm sorry. Yes. The chicken wing was started.
Chickens have lights.
The chickens have lights, and the Niagara Falls, which is not even Buffalo, but still bright lights. So don't come after us. Let me just get a little sip because I'm sorry.
All right. Settle down. All right, we'll settle down. Mr. So Michael anyway, we wish
Buffalo and
OBJ the best.
Yeah, wherever he lands.
Wherever he lands.
You think it's gonna? Where do you think?
I think that he will go to Dallas.
Why is that, do you think?
I just say that because, Jerry Jones likes to wine and dine you.
Oh,
give you a big steak.
Ooh, steaks. And we got wings.
Yes, you got wings.
We got wings.
They can't compare to them
roast
steaks
beef sandwiches.
in Texas.
Well,
they can't. Well, anyway, we wish him a lot of luck.
Do Mr. OBJ. Down with the OBJ.
Down with the OBJ.
Yeah, down with the OBJ.
Yes. Okay, here we go. Let's move on to our next segment, which is a shortcut around the NFL. Okay, and of course we're going to talk about some key matches that are coming up, and of course the key match involves my Giants right here, G-Men, and they're playing the Washington Commanders at home
today.
Now, yes, it is.
Oh, the Commanders.
Yes, and now this is a very important game. The Commanders have won 6 out of the last 7, and therefore they are a formidable opponent. They are led by a quarterback named Heineken.
That's his first name?
No, I'm only kidding.
Oh,
his name is Heineke, but everyone says
the Commanders?
Heineken. Yeah, they call him Heineken.
They try to be cute, don't they?
They try to be cute.
They try to be cute.
And of course, the Giants are 7-4, and the Commanders are 7-5, and the Giants need to win this game to not only stay ahead of the Commanders, but to catch up to the Cowboys.
Because you've been so down. It's been 2 weeks of just somberness in this house.
Yeah.
I really hope you win today and say Sasquan.
Well, they better win.
Sasquan is doing a good job.
Saquon.
Sasquan. What's his name?
Saquon Barkley.
Another nice, I keep saying, another lovely night. Yes, very nice young man. And I wish him the best. I hope you win today, sweetheart. It's the Commanders.
All right. Another key game today, I believe, the Jets at Minnesota. Now, the Jets need to maintain their place in the division, the AFC East. They need a win over Minnesota. Minnesota's so far ahead that no one will catch them in their division.
Oh, really?
Yes, they are. But the Jets have to win to stay up there and to stay ahead of the patty cakes, as you eloquently say.
Yeah.
All right?
They're doing good this year.
Oh, yeah, they're doing good.
And I like their coach. That coach is very solid.
Okay.
Very well respected. You didn't know I knew that, did you?
No, I didn't know that. Okay, Miami at San Francisco. Now, Miami, of course, they want to keep pace with Buffalo.
We're not playing today, by the way. I mean, by the way.
You're not playing because you just played.
Yeah.
Okay, so
you know what?
So San Francisco.
It just seems so long ago.
Just the other day.
It just seems so long ago.
Okay, now San Francisco, of course, San Francisco now is tied with Seattle in the NFC West, and so therefore it's a big game for Miami to stay ahead and San Francisco to maintain their division lead while they're tied with Seattle. Of course, the next big game would be Kansas City at Cincinnati.
That's on today?
Yes, they are.
Oh, my
goodness. Kansas City at Cincinnati. Now, Kansas City, of course, they are well ahead in their division, but Cincinnati, who is now tied with Baltimore in the AFC North.
Oh, gee, so, it's getting down and dirty.
I know Cousin Petey is
Sweet Pete.
Maybe a little upset about that since
we love you, Sweet
Cincinnati
Pete.
has caught up to Baltimore.
Yeah. Lamar Johnson is his name?
Lamar Jackson.
Jackson.
Okay, here we go. Seattle, the Chargers. Now, Seattle, of course, has to maintain pace with the San Francisco 49ers. While that race is tight.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And the Chargers, well, they're like I said, they're behind Kansas City, and they're not going to catch them, quite frankly. And, of course, I have to mention this game on Monday Night Football because it's Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay, led by our boy, Tom Terrific.
Tommy Terrific.
Tom Brady.
Oh, is that his nickname, Tommy Terrific?
No, well, whatever you want to call him.
Tommy Brady.
The GOAT. But at the same time,
we can't count him out.
Everyone in that division is under 500. So the winner will be the only one in that division that would make the playoffs. So not the winner of this particular game, but the winner of that division. So this is an important game. New Orleans playing Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay needs to win to stay ahead of Atlanta, who is right behind them. They're both under 500, and
that's
so
Tommy.
on and so forth.
But can I just interject something? Tommy, this is Tommy Brady, right? And his team. You know, you can't count that guy out. Just when you think that it's done, that man,
he's back.
He is back
again,
and so we can't. I think he gets excited about, and maybe it's the competitiveness, the competition. He just gets it. He comes out of the back room and he starts winning games again. So we can't count Tommy out.
No,
we can't do that.
We
just can't do that as much as I like.
Okay, so as far as the division leaders, again in NFC, Philadelphia, Minnesota, Tampa Bay, and San Francisco.
Yes.
Of course, San Francisco and Seattle switched. Seattle was last week. This week, San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
In the AFC is the Bills, and in the AFC East, and then you have Baltimore and Cincinnati tied in the AFC North, as I just mentioned.
Yes.
Then you got Tennessee and the AFC South.
Titans?
Yes, the Titans.
Did you know I knew that?
I'm glad you did.
Thank you.
And of course, we bring up the rear, and certainly not the rear, but Kansas City Chiefs, who are number one in the AFC West.
You know, he just had a little boy. We have to say congratulations to Patrick Mahomes and his wife. This is a little baby. I think his name is Bronze.
That's just
Welcome to the world, Bronze.
What's his name again?
Bronze. And he has a little girl. But, you know, congratulations.
Great for them. Great for them.
Healthy child. Wonderful.
Yes. So now that is our segment on the shortcut around the NFL. Did you have any other questions for me, my dear?
Well, I know it's kind of early to be making predictions, but I know we're kind of a month from now. It's going to get kind of,
dicey.
Bacon's going to be in the frying pan.
Yes, it is. For sure.
Do you think that, I know you're not a Buffalo fan.
Listen, but I'm a Buffalo fan because you are a Buffalo fan. But
But what are you feeling about if you could predict right now? Okay,
if
you were a betting man for the Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl.
Yes, let's just make a prediction. Today is the 4th of
December.
So let's just take a wild ride. Let's take a chance and let's just make a little prediction. And I'll make one after you.
Outside my favorite team.
Well, let's do because this is going to be on this is going to be on tape. So I want to hear your prediction.
It's kind of early for me to make any predictions.
We'll make more next month.
It's kind of early for me to make any predictions.
Okay.
But if I was to make one, not being a Giant fan, I want to point that out. Okay, I would say probably Philadelphia coming out of the NFC and Kansas City coming out of the AFC.
Wow.
Those are my
Philly they're doing very, very well.
Yeah, they're doing very well.
Fly like an eagle, because they're the Philadelphia Eagles. Fly like an eagle, da, da, da.
Well, the words are.
Okay, now you want to ask me? Let's take a wild guess.
Well, let's take a wild guess.
Let's
say if you were not a Buffalo fan.
Who would I want or to see?
Yes. I want your prediction. You are not a Buffalo fan.
Buffalo. Okay. Even if I'm not a Buffalo fan, Buffalo. I want to see Buffalo in it, and I want to see Baltimore.
Okay.
Would that be possible?
No, because they're both in the same division, the AFC.
Now, that last week you said the same thing about my other son, Mahomes.
You didn't realize that Kansas City and Buffalo, a lot of the good teams are in the division, but there are good teams in the NFC.
Okay, then
so you have to pick an NFC team.
Oh, gee. I'd say then Buffalo and Philadelphia.
Okay, Buffalo and Philadelphia.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I think that would be really,
and that's
really good.
Being not a Buffalo fan, right?
Yes.
So you think Buffalo is a better team than Kansas City?
Yeah, but you know what? I just had another question. Thoughts are just swirling around my head. How do they decide where the Super Bowls are played?
Well, basically, that is very political at the same time. The owners get together.
Oh, there they go.
The commissioner gets together.
Years and decades
other individuals get together. They get together with corporations. They get together with there's a slew of people involved in picking out a city for the biggest game, the showcase NFL game, and they're decided years in advance.
Wow.
So I can't really give you a definitive answer as to who actually
how that happens.
Takes it out of the hat and says, "Okay, this is the
LA.
winning city."
This is but it ain't never going to be Buffalo. And this breaks my heart.
I don't think so.
Let me tell you, you know what? I just said.
Not a middle winner with a domeless stadium.
This breaks my heart so much. We are building. I don't know whether we've talked about this. Buffalo
we did,
is building
we're not going to
tri-billion, $1 trillion, whatever it is, stadium. We'll talk about it later. But guess what, folks? No dome. That's it.
No. I know.
That's it. We were watching a game yesterday or whenever it was. Dallas. It's 2,000 degrees in Dallas.
Stadium, by the way.
And they have a dome. How does it? Dallas has a dome, and the Buffalo Bills' new $1 trillion stadium won't have a dome. But I support Texas Heat. But what about Buffalo Storm?
Yeah, well.
Speaking of Buffalo Storm,
I think that is a political decision. And the city of Buffalo will need to deal with that.
Money, politics, all of that.
All right. Yeah. So now listen, it is that time.
Already?
Oh
my gosh.
Time goes by when we're having fun.
You talk a lot.
Yes. Mm-hmm. I certainly do.
Yes. So it is. Guess what? Guess what, honey? It is time for It's a Beautiful Thing. All right.
Take it away.
This
Billy
week,
T.
Thank you, sweetheart. This week, episode 5. Each week is getting a little tougher, folks, because there's so much bad news out here. And this is what's so really remarkable. Trying to rifle through and find positive things to say is challenging. And that's sad in itself, I would have to say. Wouldn't you, honey? It's just sad. But we're above that. We're trying to find positive news that radiates sunshine and love. Okay, so this week,
sunshine
and love. Excuse me. This week's It's a Beautiful Thing is about sibling and parental support. That's a beautiful thing. Now, our honorees today are siblings in the NFL. Congratulations. Now, let me just preface this for a minute. It's hard enough to make it into the NFL, wouldn't you say?
Yes, I would.
I mean, I remember, as kids that play Pop Warner or whatever they play, trying to, play. I want to make it to the NFL, Mommy. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. It's such a long road. Go ahead.
Did you know that it's only 1% of student athletes, of college players? 1% of college players make it to the NFL.
That is extraordinary.
Yes, it is.
So if you make it, it's incredible that you got in against the odds. It's impressive. So,
and to have brothers.
Oh, check this out. But check this. I just so excited about this. Brothers. So I'm going to read from the list because I don't really know these people by offhand. The Cook brothers. James is a Bill. And his brother Dalvin is a Viking. Brothers in the NFL. Mm-hmm. Of course, our star running back, Mr. Stefon Diggs, is a Bill.
He's a wide receiver, by the way.
Oh, what did I call him?
You call him a running back.
Oh, I meant to say wide receiver. I meant to say it's the Curacao. It's the Curacao. Yeah. Okay, but I love you, Stefon. I meant to say wide receiver. Yes. He has a brother. Did you know that?
No.
Stefon.
Yes,
Stefon's brother's name is Trayvon. How cute is that? He's a cowboy.
Mm-hmm.
He's a cowboy. So we have the Cook brothers cooking. We have the Dig brothers digging. And we have the Watt brothers is shining all kinds of light. We have Mr. J.J. Watts, plays with the Cardinals.
Yeah, you got it.
And T.J., how cute is that? J.J. T.J. Oh, his mom. And T.J. plays for the Steelers, I believe.
Yes.
So, you know what? Congratulations to these siblings supporting each other. Sometimes, obviously, they play against each other. I saw one game. Actually, it was the game when Buffalo played against Minnesota, and the mom had on a jersey. Half of it was the Bills. Half of it was, and her loyalties. I mean, she's a mom, and the dads, that's their boys out there. So you got to, so we're giving credit today and giving so much love for sibling support. And most importantly, the parents and others amongst their village who got them to practice, who woke up in the middle of the night, got them up, got them to where they had to go, tired, trying to get to work. And you can do it, little guy. You can do it, little guy. We got you. We got you. We're going to make it. It's all about support. It's about love and positivity. So that's why this week is really, it's cooking for me. Get it, Cook, the Cook Brothers. Because I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Get it? The digs.
Yeah.
And it's a big old light of what?
Okay. So, light of what?
Yes. So congratulations to these siblings and their parents.
And there are many other siblings in the NFL. We did not mention them all.
Yes.
But congratulations to all of them and their parents and people who are
and the village. It takes a village.
It takes a village.
It takes a village. It takes a village.
All right. This comes to the end of our show today. Please remember to always subscribe.
And let's just say this. It's free.
Yes, I heard that.
Yeah. When you leave a comment so kindly or share on social media so kindly, when we ask you to just subscribe, sometimes people think that it's money. It's not money.
No, it's not money.
No, you just
you can subscribe publicly or privately.
Yeah, and it's free. It's free, and we sure would love it.
Okay, folks. Okay? Enjoy your games today.
Cheers.
All righty.
Cheers.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Oh, next week we're not going to be here next week.
Yeah, we're taking a bye.
We're taking a bye.
Just like the NFL does.
Yes. So bye.
So we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Bye.
Everyone enjoy.
Take care.
Bye-bye.